On the left-hand side, that's Jeff Pipkin Jr. On the right-hand side, that's Cam Burrows. They are playing to see who can win this event at Washington State 2023 Foosball Championships. Cam starts off the slow defense, the standard, just moving the 2-bar a little bit, weaving it in and out.
Yeah.
It's Pipkin, fast hands. I don't think how many people know how quick Pipkin actually is because of the way that he plays is so controlled. But it'll put the hurt to you. You won't even know what's happening until it's over.
He's casually quick.
Mm.
And he's got a monster 2-bar here in the back.
We've seen him doing 2 to a 5, but now he's doing his 2 shooting series.
And he'll do.
Holy,
you see how far
God.
down?
Yeah,
that
I think he
goes?
dropped his contacts and he had to go pick them up. What the heck? He gets some. What do you stank nasty? Burrows rollover position, gets on the board first. 1-0. This is 3 out of 5. Win by 2. This is a single elimination, so there is no second set.
He lifted up his 3-bar on that pass. I don't know if that was going to be a shot or if he was going off the back wall or what. But he lifted up his 3-bar.
Timeout called. Early timeout.
He's got a few predictions. We got Burrows in 5. We got Jeff in 4. Someone else says Pipkin in 4 as well. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, the money, smart money's on Pipkin in 4.
Right.
But you know, the team comparison tool that House of Tournaments has
Yeah.
digs through mounds of data,
Yeah.
head-to-head, stats, information, and I guess it gives 3-1 odds in favor of Pipkin Jr.
Yeah. Pretty close to 4.
Yeah. That's pretty close to 4.
I think if I had to pick, if you just put a gun to my head, which I don't know why you would do that. It seems, ooh.
2-0. Cam showing his quick hands. Showing his other quick hands. Yo.
I like the attempt.
Look at them. Starting that in the back of his trunk. Three sets.
But so continuing with what I was saying, if you force me to make a bet, I would say that I would put my money on Pipkin. But I also know how good Cam is, and he has a lot of tricky things. I don't even know if it's tricky, but like that right there, I mean that's a slick pass from the 2 to the 5, and being able to go station to station, rod to rod, and just control so much of what's happening on each possession. I think that I mean. It's no secret that most of the best players in the history of foosball have been passing 2 to the 5, 5 to the 3, and then shooting. And, of course, there's exception, Ryan, Billy, folks like that. But it's one of the things that Tony Spredeman actually likes to point out a lot. We've had several conversations about this, is most of the best players in foosball have passed from the back and controlled the ball as it went up the table.
Mm-hmm. Looking strong here in this first game, although he did have 2 breaks. One break.
Yep. That was the one where Pipkin tried to go past right into the pull kick, or push kick rather, and it didn't work out for him. Yikes. That was slick.
Take your 90 seconds.
We got a Rudy clap going back there somewhere?
What was that? But they Game 2 underway. Burrows won that one. He skunked him.
Yeah, 5-0.
Southern California, we call that a bagel, or a Hawaii 5-0, or I'm not playing you again, Dad. Pull shot position from Pipkin, but to no avail.
Nice grab. Or not grab, rather, but he got his left hand back there to prevent that ball from going in.
Yeah,
it was headed towards a wide open goal.
It was an excellent dig. Is it me, or are they playing slow?
It does feel very slow. And
controlled, I guess.
No, I actually think this is. I expect this from Cam. This is exactly the style I expect from him here. It feels like Pipkin's just a little bit out of sorts and not really finding his groove yet.
Switching to a rollover now, converting 1-0. See what he does here. To give him out a cookie, Pipkin will ask for a glass of milk.
What does that mean?
What?
I don't know what that means.
You've never heard if you give a mouse a cookie, chances are or he'll ask for a glass of milk? Is it a kid story?
No, my parents didn't read it. They told me to shut up and go to my room.
All right.
Is it a little too real?
Well, that's an option on that thing. I messed it up. It goes back to his.
It goes to Cam's. It's not who
Oh,
sent it
no.
off the table. It goes to him. Look at Don. He's right. Don is right. You're right. You're right.
Let's get him a shirt.
Wow, get him. You're right. I'm so impressed right now. Dude, that is that's like that's a new rule in the last few years. I'm so excited that somebody knew the damn rule. And it was Don. They didn't ask for his opinion, so well, that's a different conversation. But, but the both of these players on the table want the call to be made if it's the right call.
Yeah, no, but Pipkin just lost that or missed that last one. It was blocked, but he picked the right hole the first time, but he shanked it. He picked that same hole again the second time. It was blocked, but went back in. 2-0.
I just got to admit. So do you know that rule? Do you know why it went to Cam's 2-bar instead of Jeff's?
No.
Because Cam's the one who knocked it off the table.
Oh, because as it was knocking around, even though he didn't have possession,
Yeah, it's all about who had the last controlled possession. And the rule is clear as day, crystal clear, controlled possession.
Well, now you can see a snapshot. Pipkin has changed his game completely, shooting a rollover, doing a 2-5 series. Did it very quickly between the first and the second game after getting, looks at my notes, shellacked in the first game.
Yeah.
What is shellacking? What is that? Is that a paint
a
thing?
shellac is a type of finishing.
Well, how does that translate to getting beaten? Really?
I don't know that it. I mean, I think people took a different thing that it means and just conformed it to that.
Oh, okay.
When you get absolutely shellacked, you just get smothered and covered like a good. That's a waffle. I mean, Waffle House. You know what I mean? Amen.
Yeah, I've been smothered and covered at a Waffle House. 2-0.
Gross.
Maple syrup. What are you going to do?
Go to Canada.
Speaking of Canada, Cam Burrows out of Canada.
Oh, you suck.
A rollover position. Canadian Express, deep pull side, 2-1.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, Dan half-assed did this button, and it only works. Sorry, Dan. I'll talk to you when you get here. It toggles, but only from one position. That doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but it means something to me. All right, let's see. What's the most number of taps can you get on that wall? I want to say that was probably 8.
1, 2.
Dude, it's like he tagged in a different player, man.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. That's what the good players can do.
And it's not just a matter of, oh, I have an idea, so I'm going to change. This is like he is not losing anything by doing 2 different styles. It's like tagging in a different player, and he can do all of it proficiently.
3-1. After that is knocked back. That is a break, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100% break. 5-bar Cam. That's another
no.
break. That defense was not there to match that shot. 4-1 now. Mary Poppins showed up and just started singing songs to farmland animals and changed everything for Pipkin Jr.
You had a couple movies in there. That wasn't all Mary Poppins.
I know. I like a mixed metaphor.
Cool. It's just wild how much he bends that rod down. And he went back to the goal. I don't know if that's just because he wants to end the game with a shot, but he stopped passing just then.
Maybe he thought he didn't want to show any more of his tricks.
Think so?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Doesn't really feel like much of his game is tricky. It's just solid, efficient, precise.
Or rather, maybe he just didn't want to keep showing the different looks he has on his 2.
Yeah.
Cam pulls within 2. That was good. Did you hear that?
What?
Cam can. When he scored.
Cool. I was lost there for a moment, to be totally honest. I've got some button things going on that I got to figure out.
Oh. Puts that away now. 1-1. Now, Cam doesn't go and change up whatever just happened to him. That is going to be a steamroll.
Well, of the 2, I'd rather be the one who just came back from a down a game. If that makes any damn sense. I mean, Pipkin solved his problems. He tagged in his other skill set, and Cam didn't seem to have much of a response for it. And by the way, that's not just an offensive. Oh. That's not just an offensive adjustment. That is also Pipkin doing some things different defensively to keep Cam to 1 goal that game.
I did get a second notification.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. They must have changed that. That's good. That used to not be that way on Twitch.
Burrows up by 1 already. Up by 2 now.
Got some love in the chat. Go Cam. And Polly Deuce is 13.
Burrows.
Take a peek at some stats after this game. One thing I can say for sure, it's every game has been lopsided.
Hard on the wall. Pipkin. Looking a lot more timid now with his shot. Machine gun. Pipkin having it in his way with the ball, but none of it goes in the hole.
That's a nice pass.
Timeout called, up 3-0. Cam shooting and passing. Even 54, 56, 53. Wow, he's just playing like
solid foosball, man.
Solid foosball.
Station to station, 50% passing from the 2 to the 5. Not too shabby. He does this pull push kick. He's just got a powerful 2-bar.
Yep. Pipkin down by 3. Did a tap pull side? I don't know. Doesn't really need to be doing a tap because he hasn't really been showing anything like that.
Yeah.
Cam hasn't been chasing. I'm not sure if he's starting to turn that into a bigger series here for the next few possessions. What were you saying, Clay?
I don't know. I don't think I said anything.
Yeah.
I was about to. I had a thought, and then I tapped out.
Okay. As we continue this lopsided affair,
It really
this
is.
finals match. There's a seesaw. That. Does not get skunked. Gets on the board. 4-1. In favor of Cam Burrows. What do you see in these stats?
Well, mainly the big thing is the shooting percentage on the left side of the table. 4 for 15, 27% is. I'll just, I like to say it, winning foosball and losing foosball. And actually, I'll say not winning foosball instead of losing foosball because it is tough to win when you're shooting 4 for 15, 27% from the 3 road. He's clearing the ball when he gets it in the back. It seemed like he had more success doing 2 to the 5, but again, that was only a few possessions. Cam is clearly controlling the ball up the table. He's passing 50% from the 2 to the 5. He's passing almost 60%. Well, closer to 50% on the 5 bar, 14 for 26. And the main thing is he's just shooting really well right now. I mean, he's 11 for 19, 58% is very high level foosball. Very successful foosball.
All right, let's see what Pippin can do to answer. I mean, he's getting possessions. He's just not scoring.
Yeah.
Really, the bottom line here. Pipkin rollover position now. Can he get back into it? Taking his time, walking it around finally. But Cam is just not giving any kind of defense that suggests he's chasing.
Yeah. And again, you'll see Cam. He just works it up the table. He can hit that 5 bar from a number of different positions. Drop the pass there, but still.
Down the middle, Pipkin goes. Getting on the board first. This has been kind of the modus operandi. One team just goes out there quick. 1-1 now from Cam's 3.
Hit that 5 bar, Cam, there.
Love it.
He has this little push down the wall to that 5 bar right there. He hadn't done it in quite a few possessions. I'm pretty impressed that Jeff was there. I wonder if Cam has any shots with the left hand from the 2 bar.
I don't know. I haven't seen him shoot any. And any of the times I've seen him play. Admittedly, though, I've not seen him play a lot of singles. Not sure if he's one of those kind of players that just sits on something and keeps something in reserve for a big point, like how Warren Van Lanningham does.
Yeah.
Might.
Again, he's looking to go. We haven't seen this view from his 2 to 5, but you can see there's a lot of space. Calls a timeout. There's actually a lot of space when you're passing 2 to the 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to defend that with the 3 if the player knows what they're doing.
Cam is one of my favorite people that I never talk to.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just never get a chance to talk to him, but he's just like such a cool guy.
Do you remember me saying that?
No.
I can't tell if you're mocking me or not.
I'm not.
Okay. I said that yesterday.
Oh, well, I
Almost verbatim.
I believe that. I mean, that's how I feel about him, too. It is. He slams that away. I'm not joking. I mean, if you said it, that's cool. I agree. I mean, I know you said it. I'm sure you said it. I just agree. 3-1. I like him. I don't know him.
All right. Yeah. Glad we're on the same page.
Pipkin getting himself fired up.
More of this 5-bar cam. What if when we hit the button to go to the 5-bar cam, it went 5-bar? That'd be ridiculous, right?
Yeah. Be awesome.
Uh-oh.
Innovation.
Uh-oh. Thought we lost cameras there for a minute, dude. I thought I screwed up.
It is championship point for Cam Burrows. Pipkin, dead bar, if not near dead bar.
Yeah. Again, that brush down, just brutal.
Jeff has to be looking middle, and there it is, 4-4.
What'd you see there? Why'd you say that?
Just the timing of the way that he was bouncing off that spread eagle defense. That's what I would have shot. This is championship point. This is only the 4th game. Burrows can put it away now. Pipkin, though, quickly posts over to grab it. Pull shot position from the 2-bar. Pipkin wanting to send this to a 5th and final game. Oh, my goodness gracious. Almost split the bar in 2. Timeout called. I think the reason why I saw that was because I saw the defense that Cam was giving, and it felt to me like that's what he was giving.
Yeah.
And that's was just like, then you just know that's going to be there. And Pipkin saw that too. Burrows wasn't trying to sell anybody on that defense. Pipkin now. 2-bar. 4-4, 4th game.
You can't call another timeout here. Oh, that's one way to get a new clock. They're both kind of having a laugh about it, too.
A little giggle.
Yeah, because for the curious, you can't call a second timeout there once you put the ball back into play unless it leaves your area.
And you can, but then it becomes a technical, which been there. Cam, 2-bar, passing, sneaks it through to the 5.
Oh, nice save.
Pipkin.
That was going towards the goal.
Oh, yeah. No, it was phenomenal. Pull shot position again. Looking down the middle. He's going to have to tuck it, but he gets knocked back down the middle from Cam. Another attempt here. If he's going to go pull kick, now's the time. Well,
He wants that push kick, but that near side guy looks just dead. You see, he keeps pulling over and hitting it, and it just doesn't respond.
or a little dinky dink behind the 3-bar. Burrows on the 5. Calling his final timeout on the 5. Burrows.
Man, his 3-bar It feels like he's winding up to shoot a 5-bar just to end it all, but if he can pass it, get it to his, that's what I thought at least. If he can get it to his 3-bar, he's shooting really well right now.
Ball back into play. This is a championship point for Cam Burrows. Gold singles knockout. Here comes Pipkin. He's been threatening the entire match. Not get that to go. That pull push kick, as you said, missing.
I really do think there's something wrong with that near side guy on his 2-bar, because it doesn't. It should respond more than that.
Yeah, he's not getting any kind of oomph back from it.
Right.
Again, taken away by the 5 of Burrows. To the middleman. Championship point again for Cam Burrows. Out of timeouts. Blocked by Pipkin.
Wow.
Another attempt. How many back there has he had? Not been clearing decently. 50%, but we see here picked up by Pipkin. We're going to have a chance now again to maybe take it to a 5th game. 1 timeout left. Does he take it? The middle is still there. I mean, that's not... There it is. Game number 5 on its way.
That's tough, man. He had a handful of shots to at least one or a couple to close it out. Cam did. That's tough. That's a tough one to swallow, and it doesn't feel good for Cam going into Game 5. I'm saying I don't feel like it feels good.
Can we look at the stats real quick? Just
Sure.
get a statty stat look.
A little statty stat.
All right. Again, Cam just putting together a solid game.
Yeah.
Solid set. Huh? All right. 5th and final game underway. This, by the way, is equivalent. This is basically open singles, the gold singles knockout. The cream of the crop, rise to the top. I bet your Terminator, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, this is the open singles final, right?
This is the open singles final, yeah. Cold. To the 5, could not connect. Pipkin, if he starts getting hot on the 2, then look out, because that is going to change everything.
Yeah.
He has not scored from the 2, to my knowledge. No.
Isn't it fun where you can think that and look over and just see it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I could hear that's what happened.
Yeah, I just looked to my right and was like, oh, no, he hasn't.
Oh, that's brutal.
Calling a jar on himself, or maybe Cam did. Fake. That's new. Burrows doing a fake off man. As that one finds its way into the back of the hole. 1-0 Burrows. This is the 5th game. There is no second set. This is single elimination. Win by 2. I'm Adam Gilson. That's Clay Toomey. This is the Washington State Championships 2023 Open Singles Final. Pipkin Jr. starting to walk it around.
Oh, my goodness.
Picking it up with some reflexes there. 1-1. Quickly to the middleman. Pull shot now to the rollover position. Like that. Just a little bit of a nuance, an accent. Rocking, pull side. 2-1. Locked in.
I don't think he's going to be able to get to it. Yeah. Close, but no guitar.
Boing. To the 3 quickly goes Pipkin. Rollover position, down by 1 in this 5th and final game. Wow. Played a game of Portal there and just got that through the man. Why not? 2-2. Swatted the pass to the back. Burrows now has it. Transition.
He hasn't tried anything in the way of shooting it to the goal from this position.
Oh, my gosh. What a return to sender that was, Pipkin.
And that's a prediction from someone there in the chat. Or not a prediction, but just wondering, is that something that he should do?
Yeah, well, I guess so. That was prescriptive.
Answered that question.
Yeah, 3-2, but he did that on the fly. That's incredible. That's a fiery Jeff Pipkin Jr. right there.
Yeah.
Cam Burrows maybe feeling a little pressure now.
And I'll say, I read that comment before that shot, and I was thinking, everything's going his way. I mean, he's passing. He's starting to shoot a little bit. Why would he? And then before I could say that, I was just waiting for a break in the action. Before I could say that, it was Cabral, left hook.
Pipkin reels it in on the 5. Hard as I can. Dan, prognosticator. Does not make anything happen there. Burrows.
If he gets this on the 3, it wouldn't be a bad time for a timeout.
No, and he's setting up. Roll over
Doesn't look
position.
like you're going to see one here. But
No. Maybe. No.
I don't think he's there.
Just a quick shot, 2-3 seconds, not taking his time looking at stuff. Back off the wall, pass to his 3, though, has another chance at it. And he does a tap.
Middle.
Yeah.
It sprayed it just a little bit, but
yeah.
it tapped to the pull side and then middle-ish.
3-3. Pipkin Jr.
And you can see here, we got a little bit of a crowd brewing over there.
I don't like it. Some behind the mohawk you cannot see.
That's something we hadn't seen yet.
Oh. Burrows.
Shooting from the back.
And from the back, switching things up. Pipkin didn't even move. He just waited for the ball to get to his 5. You think he's going to be doing another 5-bar shot?
No.
No, you think that was it?
I think that's the end of the 2-bar passing for Cam, though. He's had quite a dip in his numbers in the last game or two, and it's nice to have something else to go to.
Pipkin. Rollover position. It is championship point for Jeff Pipkin. Trying to put this away from back there. Championship point. Bend that bar in twain. Almost got it stuffed back into his own hole. Again. That rolls to Cam.
Yep.
There's a chance to set it into overtime right now.
That's where you might see the timeout.
Yeah. Rocking, timeout called.
Some people give that away. They get super aggressive. And they call a timeout. Just all peaceful. And as long as you're looking at your defense, that's not a bad idea. See what happens when I do this, what do they do? It's all information.
You got 2? Yeah. I got 1. You ready? Yeah.
And to play we go. Cam Burrows down by 1. 5th game. Gold singles final. Buries that as far as possible. We are in overtime now. Win by 2-8. Jeff just misses that off of his 3. Burrows.
Nope, he's going back to the pass.
Back to the transition. He goes. Stolen away, though, by Pipkin.
Ball so far back.
This time he picks it up. Rollover position. Burrows. Rollover, walking, looking. Pull side he goes. It is championship point for Burrows. Probably Burrows. Pipkin. Just missed that. Burrows on the 2 to the 5, fortunately. Bounced off of Pipkin's 5.
Yeah.
Picked it up. Near wall. That almost goes in, but it just goes to the 2 of Pipkin. Has a chance now to tie it up, keep it going. Pipkin.
That's win by 2. You don't have to win it in one ball.
No. To the 5. Ooh. Of Pipkin it goes. 5-bar shot attempt. Into the men, though. Burrows, who retains. Looks to transition. Pass stolen away by Pipkin.
Nice pass.
It's steep.
So steep.
Rollover position. Looking. Fortunate. Tied. 5-5.
Not a single thought about tapping the table.
Heck no. Burrows, though, just comes right back at him. Sets up rollover position. He's been shooting at a 59% clip this entire time. Not bad. Now in the 60% range. It's
Exactly.
exactly 60%. Pipkin. It's match point again for Cam. Pipkin off the back of the wall. It was 3. Deep, dark pull side ties it up again.
5 games and it's a race to 2.
Almost stolen away by the 3 of Pipkin, but ends up on Cam's 5 again. Who does a quick shot that ends up going in there, going up 7-6 again. Championship point.
That is just a dagger right to the soul.
Yep.
At this point in the match, all that's been going well.
But he responds by just passing, setting up. He has 2 timeouts left here. But doesn't take it. It is gone as far as you possibly can. It is meatball. 7-7. No, I love it. There we go.
This ain't Colorado. Otherwise, everybody in here would be screaming meat nut.
Cam Burrows, championship point. Quickly to his 3. 1 timeout left. Will he take it? No. He's going to go for it.
No,
he does. Defense. I love it, Clay. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are so fortunate. See sweat dripping down Pipkin's neck.
And it ain't hot in here. Not to me, at least. You got a jacket on.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. All right, ball back into play, 7-7. We've gone as far as we can go in this gold singles knockout open singles round of finals. Burrows. Blocked back to the goal of his own. 2-bar. Pipkin leaps down there. Looking again for transition. But stolen by Pipkin, who has 2 times out and immediately calls a timeout. Woo! I think we all needed that one.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Look at Pipkin over here. You can just barely see him to the left there, just bent over at the waist.
What a match.
Yeah, the stress is real. Comment there in the chat. I agree.
Championship point for both players. Pipkin Jr. puts it back into play. Rollover position, looking, rocking, walking. Got blocked and picked up by Cam. Authoritatively slams it down with his 5. Stolen away to the 3 of Pipkin goes, though. Another attempt, another championship point attempt. 1 timeout left. Probably rocking, seeing, looking at the middle again. Try to go long, but picked up again by Burrows. Almost airmails that, whiffs it, gets it again. Fortunate. Weaving,
Wow.
bump off the wall to the 3. I hadn't seen that the entire set.
What a pass.
Beautiful. Championship point for Burrows. Out of timeouts. Has to take the shot. Whatever he sees, he's going to go for. Buries that pull side, and there you have it. An amazing, as far as you can go, 5 games to 8. Cam Burrows defeats Jeff Pipkin Jr. in the gold singles knockout. What a match.